Intel Core Ultra 7265K CPU tested in AIDA64 good L1 and L3 cache performance but slower L2. AIDA64 benchmark shows mixed result for Intel Core Ultra 7265K in memory and cache latency tests, probably due to early ES nature. We have already seen several benchmarks of the upcoming Raptor Lake chips on Geekbench, but this recent AIDA64 benchmark for Intel Core Ultra 7265K CPU reveals a lot more about them. It looks like the performance flaws in some areas can be due to poor optimization or early sample, but at the same time, the chip shows some great improvement in the cache, particularly the L1 and L3. At the rate 9550 Pro posted a picture of AIDA64 cache and memory benchmark. The system configuration details include the Intel Core Ultra 7265K CPU or KF variant paired with a DDR5 RAM kit clocked at 6400 mt per second with CL of 32 40 40 80 timing. As we can see from the result, the memory latency is quite high at 75.8 nanosecond, which suggests poor IMC optimization compared to the Raptor Lake chips. When paired with a similar or even higher CL kit, we get a lower or similar latency, but the Core Ultra 7265K seems to be not communicating as quickly as it should be, as we can see here in the pic. As for the cache memory performance, the L1 and L3 cache on the Intel Core Ultra 7265K CPUs are performing on par with their predecessors. We get 5032.1, 3508.0, 7265.0 GB per second of read-write copy performance with L1 cache and 2222.4, 1247.8, 988.79 GB per second with the L3 cache. Both the L1 and L3 cache are bring some good improvements over the predecessors, but something is off when we look at the L2 cache. Note here that the L2 cache performance is significantly poorer than the Raptor Lake chips, even though the latency is pretty good. Core Ultra 7265K seems poorly optimized. It is possibly that this is due to the lower ring clock speeds, or it is also possible that the BIOS version used is not mature yet. For those who don't know about the ring bus, it's a communication architecture for Intel CPUs to allow communication between the cores, cache, memory controller, and etc., where they are connected circularly. Slowly, ring bus clock can increase the cache latency, which is why we see the memory latency higher than the predecessors. Still, as multiple factors can affect their final result, we aren't sure if this problem is really due to the lower ring bus clock or the early BIOS version. Intel Core Ultra 7265K CPUs will replace the Intel Core i7 14700K and 13700K and will feature 20 cores, 8 performance plus 12 efficient with clock speeds as 3.9 GHz at base and 5.5 GHz at boost for P cores and 3.3 GHz at base and 4.6 GHz at boost for the E cores. Recently, the 265K was spotted in the GPU-Z benchmark, where it delivered faster single-core performance than the Ryzen 9950X.